Hey everybody, MntDewMania here, and welcome back to yet another Redneck rant here on Vox Populi Diamond. I'm standing here doing just a bit of fishing as the sun comes up on a brand new day. And yeah, I thought I'd do a little fishing before our big trek south. And I kind of was getting a little naggy with myself. Um, did I get this? Do you have that? Should I take this? What should I do? But, you know, And it's pretty bad when you kind of start irritating yourself. And if that's not a hint for you, I don't know what is. N is for nagging. And if you don't know what nagging is, the spelling is Nagging. The definition, according to the Handy Dandy Dictionary, is to find fault or complain in an irritating, wearisome, or relentless manner. Okay. I am one. Probably everybody that is anybody has done it. There's me one. Has done it. Whether you mean to be a nag is not in question, because when you start nagging, you usually tend to want to be a nag. Okay. Um, I'm not so much a nag. I'm more of a motivational speaker. That's how, and I have to be the first one to admit, women nag more than men. I is one, so I can say that with a lot of assurity behind my voice. Okay, women just tend to grab onto something and we will nag it to death. It's a wonders that there aren't more divorces over nagging than there is divorces over money. Seriously. Um, but you have to understand, it's, and I don't want to say that I guess you kind of, I don't know if it's a trait. It's certainly learned. Absolutely. Because I am here to tell you folks, my mother was a nag, okay? And I'm talking about one of those people that you just, please God in heaven, shut up and give it a rest for 1 minute. She could harp on something until she was blue in the face, and so were you, okay? So trust me when I tell you I'm talking from experience. Now, I have recently had a birthday and I have turned 50. Okay. So I can tell you some things that I have learned in 50 years of trial and error. A lot of error. Okay. And I can admit that about myself. It's hard for some people not to nag. Now, I have I am a, I guess what you I'm a health nagger, especially with my husband. Okay, my husband has had a heart attack and a stroke. Okay, I have watched him die on a helipad at a hospital, and they brought him back. Okay, so of course I am constantly nagging him about eating better, taking care of himself. Um, Believe it or not, he still smokes, but he has gone from 2.5 packs down to maybe 2 cigarettes a day, maybe. So I try not to nag on that because I know he gets tired of hearing it. And I don't want to just get him upset and mad, but I'm his wife. I don't want to be the person that just nags and nags and nags, because seriously, I mean, I know I get tired of hearing people nag, and I know them, honey. I can tell you people that they would nag and worry and argue about the how the grass is growing. You know what I'm saying? It can get tiring fast, and you don't want to tell people. to shut up. But, I mean, sometimes you just need to tell people shut up because I know how I can get. And I mean, it can wear you down. It can put a strain on a marriage or any kind of relationship if you don't learn to get your naggy attitude reined in. You know what I'm saying? It's but you have to. There was this little saying I saw. It says her nagging is a sign that she cares. Silence means she's already plotting your death. So, in a sense, I mean, you want people. We're human. We want people to worry about us. We like worrying about people we love. That's just how we're wired. We're social animals. So, but it can come to a point, folks, when you just need to let it go. You have said all there is to say about it, whatever the subject is. Give it up. Please, for the love of God, give it up. Shut up and move on. But some people can't, can they? And if they do move on, it's right into the next nag session. Well, okay, I nagged. Perfect example. And if you are a parent, you are guilty of it. If you are a child, you have heard it. Kids who are still in high school or, you know, still live with your parents, and raise your hand if they nag you about grades. Raise your hand if they nag you about the company you keep, your friends, um, what you're taking at school, how you're doing in school, the clothes you wear, the music you listen to, the movies you watch. Uh, get my drift? And now I'm have to admit it's not bragging or anything, but I try not to do that with my kids. And I for the most part I succeed. I probably nag at my son more than I did my daughter. Um, Simply because he's autistic, and I probably shouldn't nag, but I worry. I am very overprotective when it comes to him. And I'm constantly, are you okay? Is anybody picking on you? How are you doing in your school? You're paying attention. And he probably gets tired of hearing it. Do I get tired of saying it? No. I'm his mother. I will never, but I try not to make it sound naggy, you know. Um, he's in 11th grade now. So I try not to be just whiny naggy about it. I try to make it more a general question. How you doing in your classes? How's your friend so and so doing? Hoping that I don't sound like a nag, but a concerned mother. You know what I'm saying? And I don't, but I have never ridden my kids about grades because we've been over that conversation. That has nothing to do with nothing, in my opinion. I'm sorry. Uh, but parents, you got to stop because what you say, okay, to your kids, and I'm talking in the way of nagging, the way that we talk to our children becomes their inner voice. And I do not want my children, after I am gone, their memories of me being a naggy, whiny mother. Okay? I want them to be confident, and me nagging at them all the time is not going to help them achieve that. So you have to be careful. You have to be careful how you present what I mean. You can get points across to your kid and not nag them to death about it. You can get points across to anybody and not nag them to death about it. But we all probably are guilty of it, and we all do it, and we all know somebody that does it, either our spouse or our moms and dads or teachers at school or somebody. And we all know that one or two people in our lives that they are on a whole other level of nagging. They will nag about, they will nag something into the ground, take a deep breath, and start in on the next one, and our ears are still ringing from the first one. I hope to God that somebody will slap me in the face before I ever get that big or that bad about it. Okay. Um, but it can just be, some people can be relentless with it. And those are the people that I want to pass this next little nugget of information I found. Um, I didn't know this. I don't know if it's true. I would love to be able to prove this because when I saw it, my mouth dropped open. And I was like, you know what? Now that I've read it, I get it. During the Middle Ages, nagging wives were punished by being forced to wear a bridle. I'm assuming they mean horse's bridle to shut them up. If anybody can find out if that statement is true, I would love to know. So please, please find that for me. All right, guys, I've done enough nagging about this today. N is for nagging. Just don't, okay? Sooner or later, take your I mean, with the eye rolling and the long sighs that you're hearing and seeing while you're nagging should be indications that you need to shut up and move on. And that's just what I'm getting ready to do. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know about some nagging in your life. And is it still there? Did it calm down? Did you get rid of it? Or you just put up with it? All right, guys. This is MntDewMania, and I am live and well on my home away from home, Vox Populi Diamond. And I am so out of here. And as always, if you have a suggestion for a future rant that you want to see me try and tackle, leave it in the comments below. I do appreciate, and I appreciate each and every one of you. I am so out of here. Later, guys.